Greetings to all of humanity. It's really a joy, it's a pleasure, it's my honor to always be bringing this message of emancipation to you, whereby I'm pointing to look no other place but to look inwardly to discover that your real identity is your divinity. That's the reason why I want to speak to you today concerning how to unlock your mind power to achieve your every desire. Now, as you know, many of us, we grew up in this world and we were taught to believe in a power outside of ourselves. We were taught to look to a God as a man who exists in the sky, and we were taught also in limitation to believe that we are limited and that to be successful in life that we have to go to school and get good grades. But we were never taught how to unlock our mind power to achieve our every desire. We were never taught the power of the mind. We were never taught about the conscious and the subconscious mind. Also, we were never taught the laws that governs all of humanity and the laws that governs the universe. Most of all, we were never taught the law of mentalism, that everything was for us a thought, everything was for us mental, everything was for us an idea. They don't really teach you that in school. They teach you to memorize things in school and they prepare you for work. So they give you just an employee mentality. But we live in a world where there must be balance. There must be employers and there must be employee. And when you have the power of choice, having been well informed or being aware of who you are, then you'll be able to make the right choice. But if you've been brainwashed and bamboozled, you'll be making choice based on fear. And fear is crippling. Therefore, when I speak of you using your mind power to achieve your every desire, the very first thing I would like you to understand is that you have to first know who you are. Now, when you know who you are, you will come to realize that it is your own thoughts that is creating your reality, and that you can create your reality consciously. Also, you come to understand that everything in this world is energy, vibration, and frequency, and that a thought is a vibrational frequency. Therefore, when you learn the power of the mind and understand that when the Bible speaks about God, it's speaking of your imagination, and you understand that God is dealing with thoughts, God is dealing with the mind. God is the inner you. God is the very life in you. For you cannot separate yourself from God or God from yourself. Neither can you separate God from life or life from God. For God and man are one. Therefore, my brothers and my sisters, when you understand the conscious mind and the subconscious mind as the inner man and the outer man, then you will understand that there's an inner world and an outer world. Therefore, you can create your reality consciously and you can use your mind power to achieve your every desire. Because whatever you perceive within your mind and you convinced with it from within and you believe it and you put action to that which you believe but you do not see, it is referred to as faith. For it is said that faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. So when you believe that there is an unseen power and you're drawing from that unseen power, that invisible power, because you are invisible also, and your inner being is actually the invisible man, your imagination. You will learn that when you use your imagination and you picture that which you desire and you believe and you affirm and you continue in that belief that it will be materialized and prove to you that you are the creator, beholding the creation. That you're the perceiver, beholding the perception. So everything that you see on the outside is an expression of yourself. So you will understand also that the world is a mirror. So the mind is a mirror. And everything is a reflection of what is taking place in the mind. Even the word that I'm speaking to you, a word is a thought expressed. And I'm giving you a visual or an expression of what is going on within when I speak to you. So everything is an expression of what is taking place within you. When we look at all the science and the technology and everything that's happening in the world, is an expression of what's been going on in the mind of the creator or the inventor. You look at the automobile and you see the expression of what was going on in the mind of whether Henry Ford or whoever. You look at the radio, it is said that it was Marconi. Some people say it was Tesla, whoever it was. We know that it was false a thought, it was false imagine, it was false an idea. So my brother and my sisters, what I'm really trying to say to you, that the only power there is your mind power. Therefore, if you fail to use your mind power to achieve your every desire, then you will become the victim of your own circumstances. Then you would be the one who will be trapped in the system of the world in terms of its politics, its religion, and all the other systems that have been put in place to keep you limited, to keep you bound. But when you take control of your mind, you take control of your world, you take control of your situations. So my encouragement to you is to use your mind power to achieve your every desire, because the only power there is mind power. Political power is not real power. Religious power is not real powers. All of these hierarchy system and all of these what they make you believe to be aristocracy and so on, they're not real, they're illusionary. This is an illusionary world. But that which is real is within you. That is why it takes that which is real to create the imaginary world. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to say to you. So you are the real being. You are pure consciousness, and consciousness is the only reality. Therefore, use your mind power to achieve your every desire, because imagination creates reality. So with that being said, I want to thank you all very much for listening to me. I want to say to you, if this is the very first time that you're listening to me, or I'm saying to you that's really making sense to you, it's really resonating with you and it's helping you in any way, and you'd like to get more of this teaching, I would encourage you, if you haven't subscribed already, to subscribe, to like, to comment, to share this video. But before I leave you, I just want to remind you that this message I bring to you, that it is the single eye, yes, the single eye message of self-realization, of which Matthew 6:22 says that if your eye be single, your whole body be full of light. My brother and my sister, hadn't it been that my whole body was filled with light, when that single eye awakes within me, when I wake from the dream of life and come to understand that, as the Bible says, that it shall change from mortal to immortality in a twinkling of an eye, that twinkling of an eye is an opening of an eye. And at the opening of that eye is when I would have felt that great and mighty shaking, and would have heard the unholy wind, and I ascend on high as a fiery being and burst my crown chakra, and understand my body to be the empty tomb, understand the resurrection, understand the virgin birth. Had it been for those experiences, I would have been here bringing this message to you, pointing you to look within yourself, and always saying to you, do not let anyone brainwash you or deceive you to make you believe that the eye above the pyramid and the US dollar is an evil symbol. No, it is the eye of, it is the all-seeing eye of God in you. who is your imagination, for you will have an awakened imagination and come to understand that it's the eye of the mystics, the eye of the prophets, the seers, those who would go beyond humanity and come into their divinity. And those who have placed that symbol there, they know that that is an experience that will bring you to your Christ consciousness. And they realize that those who have gone to the nine power, that they are called and chosen, and they put that symbol there to be reminded that we must vibrate to the highest power. Let me just end here by saying, remember also that your body is a pyramid. You see, from your head right to above, from your shoulder, to right above your head, it's a pyramid. From your shoulder to your waistline, it's a pyramid. From your waistline to your sole of your feet, it's a pyramid. From the sole of your feet to the crown of your head. So you go above that pyramid, above the body. So when you have that experience, you will understand what I'm talking about. That's the reason why I always make it sure to put my hand right above my crown chakra like this and make the symbol of the single eye, saying to you that when you have the experience, that you come to realize that it is the rise of the S-U-N in a S-O-N, and that it is the dawning of a new day in your life. For the sun parallel the human imagination, and the human imagination parallel the sun. For without the sun there is no life and there is no light, and without the human imagination there is anything made that was made. And you're told in Psalms 84:11 that the Lord thy God is a sun and a shield, and no good thing will he withhold from you. And truly, the sun has never withheld any good thing from you, for the sun is what powers all of humanity and give humanity its energy. Also, in Malachi chapter 4 verses 2, you're told that the Son of Righteousness shall arise in you with healing in his wings. And that is why when the sun has risen in me, I'm bringing healing to all of humanity. That is why my encouragement to you is to always use your mind power, which is your solar power, your sun power, your God power, your creative power, which is actually the sexual power. Use that power to achieve your every desire. So with that being said, I want to say peace, love you all, I'm out.